Hey kid, have you ever wanted to feel like you're inside the game? Well now you can, thanks to the awesome power of Firewall 0 Hour and PlayStation Virtual Reality. Be in the game, feel every bullet, live every death. Firewall 0 Hour, available now.
It all started when I was browsing YouTube one day. I'm a huge virtual reality fan, so when I was searching for PlayStation Virtual Reality in particular, I found this YouTube channel called PSVR Without Parole. I noticed they were pretty big and they had lots of views, so I decided to check out their content. That's when the trouble started. I was watching their podcast. They had these 3 hosts, and as I was watching them and listening to their incredibly boring and soulless conversations with one another, my eyes just started to get so heavy. It was so bizarre. I tried to fight it, but their content was so sleep-inducing that I eventually passed out. I woke up in a daze. I was laying on the floor. My trousers were pulled down to my knees. There was a terrible aching from my butthole and a smell of cat piss. It was just everywhere. When I realized what had happened to me, I just felt dead inside. I didn't sleep. I didn't talk to anyone. I just couldn't feel clean. My name is Petrifying Pumpkins, and I'm a PSVR Without Parole survivor. It all started when I was browsing.
Hey kid, have you ever wanted to feel like you're inside the game? Well now you can, thanks to the awesome power of Firewall 0 Hour and PlayStation Virtual Reality. Be in the game, feel every bullet, live every death. Firewall 0 Hour, available now.
PlayStation.
It all started when I was browsing YouTube one. And we should be live. Live at 5. It's
Are
5
we?
somewhere.
Are we?
Speak up. I didn't hear you there. Hold on.
Is it?
Okay,
Are
there we
we?
go. That's good.
Hello? Hello?
Hello. How you doing? Who is that? That's Rogue.
Check.
How's it going,
Check.
everyone?
Mic check.
Hello.
Mic check.
Welcome to episode number 19 of Touch and Tips.
What's up?
We got lots to talk
What's
about
happening?
today. We got Iron
How you
Man
doing?
delays. We got
all
Firewall,
kinds of
new
delays.
Firewall content to talk about. We got lots of stuff to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Rogue is saying Firewall will get a or 18 rating after that. He's talking about the advert. Kelton says A. Geisen is getting moist. Oh my god. I need to do
Bloop.
something about this chat.
And then bloop.
It's
And
Fozzie
then
Bear. It's Fozzie
bloop.
Bear. He says, I love
There we go.
Decepticon's balls. Fozzie
like
Bear,
that?
when I had
You like
that,
this
you
ball,
didn't
huh?
say, you didn't compliment it when I had it.
Mm.
You know?
I wiped this thing
That's
clean
my
down.
second-hand ball. He's using.
Wiped it
It's a
clean
second-hand
down.
ball. Is that minus? I think
Sterilized.
Oh no, that's Rogue saying yo-yo. Sorry. This is my
Can't
first
read.
episode that I get to catch
Pardon
live, says
his
Kelton.
non-reading ability.
It's the color of the chat. I can't pick the color.
Oh, Jesus.
We've
Bring that
we've
up.
been through this. All right, we've been through
Now you're
this.
going to get yelled at.
Should I re-roll the dice? Try and get a different color? What do you think?
No.
No? Can I make the box bigger? I'm gonna make the box.
No.
No? I'm
All right,
making it
do whatever
bigger.
you want. Go ahead.
Whoa.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The color's still bad though. I can read the text fine.
How's my voice sound? Does it sound clear? Is everybody all right?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Can we get a sound check? Because Decepticon's been adjusting
Do I sound
his
like a prison
levels.
phone still? Is it still a prison phone?
If it was a prison phone, it'd be up your butt. Up your bum.
Is it, it's disgusting. Is it,
SFV
you hear noises?
Studios.
You got
how you
noises
doing?
or anything?
JD Max the Game Cat. How's it going?
Pop, clicks, jumps, stutters.
Forgot his contact. You know what? I do need glasses. Let's be honest. I've been lying to
Oh,
myself
I
for like the
sterilize
last 10
this
years.
thing.
I need glasses.
77777.
What
Do
happened?
you? You need glasses.
Yeah, I do.
Why don't you get them?
Gross. Shit. I just don't want to do us, you know?
You want to be the nerd with the glasses
No,
on,
I'm not.
huh?
People will call me
all
Four
right.
Eyes.
Oh.
And I'll scratch my VR
okay.
lenses, you know? I don't want to do that. Gross. Shared all the diseases with that. I'm like, yeah, and his American immune system won't be able to cope with those Irish diseases.
I sterilized it, wiped it down,
Kelton
microwaved
says,
it.
fuck, I have to go. I'll be back later. No problem, Kelton. Take care. That's Sim Race. Oh, you did change your name to Sim Racing Cat. Well, I apologize for not seeing it. But I can't see anyone's name. All I see is red blurs.
Red blurs.
What up, peoples? And Decepticon says...
Tap.
Is that Sean Simmons?
How you doing?
Young Sean
Sean
Simmons. How you doing, Sean? Welcome, and what's up yourself? I hope you're doing good. Yeah. Did we get
Right.
a response on how your mic is sounding? Can you hear Decepticon and me fine? Is one of us too loud, one of us too quiet?
I think we're good. I think we're good.
I just want to get
Begin
some
the
confirmation.
show.
I just want to get some confirmation, alright?
Begin
All
the
good.
show.
All good, says JD Max. The sim racing cast. Don't get that wrong again.
Cats are sleeping.
Decepticon.
I don't have any more crying. No more complaining.
Decepticon, I want to talk to you about the PS5.
I talked to him. Tell me.
Because every episode from now until November, we're going to be talking about the PS5, I think. Don't use the UV lights on that thing, Decepticon. Don't listen to him. Ron Allen. Old Ron. You want to be called Old Ron? Okay, we'll go with Old Ron. Sounds good. Says Fozzie Bear. Thank you, Fozzie Bear. Okay, so what I wanted to
Great
read
job.
out about PS5 is actually you sent me this in
Get
a private
away with
message. What you said there? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Basically, Sony's boss, this guy on the stage here, Jim Ryan, he revealed that the PS5's biggest differences, so the biggest additions that they're making to the PS5 over the PS4, haven't been revealed yet, Decepticon. Stuff we don't even know about.
All right, what are you yelling for?
What?
Just relax.
Am I yelling?
Just relax. Go
Am I
ahead.
yelling, though? You know?
Of course you are. You're always yelling.
Why aren't you ever on my side?
You're
always trying
always
to make
yelling.
me look like an idiot in front of everyone watching.
Just
You know?
Go
I'm sick
on.
Of it. I'm sick of it.
You're always sick.
All right.
Your immune system is broken.
Well,
just
you're
like
going to get my sicknesses
Go ahead.
with that fucking microphone soon,
No.
alright? You better believe
I'll
it.
wipe this thing down.
Anyway, seeing as this is a PSVR specific show, I wanted to ask you, Decepticon.
Me?
What kind of things can we expect in terms of like VR integration? Like, will we see a VR specific menu, like just for VR on the PS5?
Maybe. I hope so. That'd be nice.
You
like
hope
a
so?
room? Maybe a room that you
Like,
could set up.
something you can walk
That'd
around
be nice.
in, like Minority
nice.
Report type, you know?
That'd be cool.
Thingamajig.
Set
What?
up your window, set up whatever outside that you're looking at too. That'd be
Ooh,
nice.
Ooh.
I'd like that.
Yeah. I would like some VR specific streaming options. You know, I'd like to be
Give me
able
that
to
home.
like,
Give me home in VR.
no,
give me that
home's-
VR home.
is dead. All right, just
Stop
give up.
it.
Give
Just
up on
something
home.
like. Just give me something
Okay.
like. It doesn't have to be home, but give me something like it.
Something like home,
Where
yeah.
you have like your own little apartment where you can have like you get out of your apartment, you get the little social place, play the games, do the thing.
Yeah, I could see home. Well, not home, but something like an app.
Something like
It'd be the social app. It'd be something like Sports Bar.
Correct.
Because we already got
Correct.
stuff kind of like that, you know, like except like not your own space or whatever, but still. But yeah, I'm hoping for streaming options, like stuff like the chat box attached to your arm or something like that. You can pull it up whenever you want to read the chat instead of having to just quickly read it when it pops up on the screen and stuff
I'd be
like
down
that.
for
I know
that.
that's not for everyone. Not everyone streams, obviously, but for people like me. And for you, every Halloween, it would be nice. You know, when you're streaming your
Would be.
horror game, when you're getting
Would
spooked.
be. The one time, the one day a year, Halloween.
That's the only time I allow him to stream. I can't have him
That's it.
cutting. I can't have him cutting
That's
into my
it.
market. You know, get out of here, punk. Anything else that you can think of? Like that's the only kind of two things I could think of at the top of my head that like maybe a new console could bring to VR. But anyone in the chat even have any other ideas of what they could do to like enhance VR with the PS5? Decepticon, any ideas yourself?
I
And
think you covered.
just why we
You
brought it
covered
up.
exactly
just
what
why
I
we
would
brought
have
it
said,
up
except
there.
for the home, except
I
for the
was-
home app.
I was turning off the light in the sitting room, and I bumped into the TV, and the camera fell off the top for like the
Oh
100th time.
Jesus!
For the one that always happens, and I was thinking to myself, I cannot wait for the PS5 when we're not dealing with these fucking cameras anymore. I hope. We better not be dealing with camera tracking anymore. But yeah, anyway.
We'll probably be on the helmet.
Ooh, something that shows the time. It says old Ron.
all right.
Old man
Okay.
Ron. That's actually
All right.
a nice one. Some games do that, and I appreciate that. Farpoint does that. Gives you the clock right in your arm. Maybe
Yeah,
finally stream
1080p.
1080p.
I didn't even think about that.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be nice. You know, higher frame rates as well.
Color of the lava lamp.
Who said that? Mr. Jackpot said that. Fozzie Bear, can Decepticon change the color of his lava lamp? Can you?
Nope.
No. PlayStation Home Viewer says Geisen. Yeah, that's exactly what Decepticon said. You're both
Hey,
good
let me
at
zoom in.
terrible ideas, the two of you. Do you remember PlayStation
Yep.
Home at
Ah,
first when they
yeah,
were like they
zoomed in.
promised all these things? You zoomed in.
Zoomed in.
They promised
Look
there was
at
a room where you could like go check out your trophies and all this kind of stuff. But that never happened. So I don't know.
That'd be cool if it was like 3D where you could pick up the trophies and stuff.
Yeah,
That'd be neat.
like touring cards has gotten me into lifting up my trophies and holding them over Decepticon.
PlayStation Home VR. Look at that, Geisen. Geisen knows what's up.
Peas in a pod over here. Someone needs to put those peas down. Out of their misery. Anyway, next topic. Iron Man VR Decepticon. It got delayed.
What happened
Got
to you when I
delayed.
sent that to you? Did your heart shatter?
I was disgusted because like just
It was like right after your video.
I just
too.
made a video and the very first, it was like 20 things to know about Iron Man, and the very first point was the release days. It was like February 28th, and then one day later it's like, you know what, fuck you pumpkins.
What happened?
Man,
Delayed.
you know what, let me read out the
I don't mind a
tweet.
delay. I think I
Well,
prefer
yeah.
delay.
Obviously it's all in the name of a better game in the end of the day, but it's still
Yep.
annoying, you know. It's okay to be a little bit upset about these things, Decepticon. You don't have to lie to
Is
yourself.
Is it?
Especially
You know
when
what,
we're
you're
kind of...
trying.
Why isn't this showing up? Why is Twitter so trash?
What are you doing?
I'm searching for camouflage. follow us account. Okay, I spelt it wrong. That's why it wasn't showing up. I can't read. But yeah, let me read out this tweet from Camouflage.
Proof
They
and
said,
proof again.
shut up. In order to deliver on our vision and meet the high expectations of our amazing community, we've made the difficult decision to move Marvel's Iron Man VR to May 15th, 2020. We truly appreciate your patience and understanding. You'll be hearing from us again soon. Sounds like a threat at the end there. We'll delay this game again soon, they said at the end, basically. But yeah, Iron Man, it was kind of like the big game of 2020 for PSVR. You could argue The Walking Dead as well, Saints and Sinners, if that turns out to be good. But this is the kind of the big one. But what's interesting is that everything else has been pushed back and delayed as well. So is this because the game needed polish?
Delayed.
Or
all kinds of delays.
What's the reason behind this delay?
I don't know. On? What is it? What's happening?
Fuzzy Bear
is there a push?
Are you pre-order an Iron Man out? Or waiting to see if it's shit?
They gonna push that PS5 out?
What you mean push the PS5? There's no way the PS5...
They're gonna push that out? They're gonna push it out? They said it's
coming holidays. Holidays 2020. They said that. They're not going back on that. No way. But they could be avoiding the reveal event. Like, that could be February. Probably will be February, actually. Mr. Jackpot says, wish we would have gotten physical items for Iron Man VR special editions instead of just the cosmetics. That would be nice, but is there any? I think The Walking Dead might be the only one that does that. You can get like a backpack from the game or something if you pre-order. But that's PC. I don't even know if that's going to be on PlayStation. Chopped is here. What's up, Chopped? Welcome.
Chopped.
But yeah.
How you doing?
Now that Iron Man's delayed, we kind of got... What have we... We've got
what else
Shadow Legend for this month. We've got The Walking Dead whenever that comes out. That could come out after Iron Man for us. We don't know.
That is looking real good. Real good.
It does look really good. We've also got Dreams, but the VR mode for that, who knows when that's coming. So it's kind of a kick in the balls that we've lost Iron Man from February anyway.
Waiting.
We're going to be scratching
our arse
for a while. But then again,
it's a long wait.
VR games kind of just tend to come out of nowhere too. They're like, oh, you know what? We're releasing this on PSVR tomorrow. So maybe that'll keep us going. How you doing, my friends? Asked somebody whose name I couldn't see in time. I'm doing good. How are you?
February 5th is.
Rogue says.
February 5th.
We'll be on Quest. Cross-buy confirmed. Cross-buy confirmed. Nice. Ron says, like Spider-Man was supposed to be the game. Wait, what? Like Spider-Man was supposed to be the game, will Iron Man be as bad? Decepticon, I'm going to need you to answer that question. Sounds like something you might be able to understand.
I don't know if he's saying Spider-Man was a bad game. I didn't play Spider-Man.
Are you talking about Spider-Man
the
PS4?
Web slinging?
Or
the VRs?
The VR
Spider-Man
one.
was actually pretty neat.
Because there was two Spider-Man VR ones. He could be talking about the Homecoming one. Well, the first one's kind of trash.
Homecoming was still... I thought it was still kind of neat.
Well, it was free, so, you couldn't complain. Yeah. But the second one was way better.
By far, yeah, of course. You're swinging around the city.
But
why wouldn't it?
Dee's heard the leak saying February 5th reveal for PS5.
Yeah.
I've been hearing so many leaks and so much speculation to the point now it's kind of getting annoying, and I just want Sony to get it over with and, just put a date down. But if you remember the PS4, they gave people like a month's notice. They were like, oh, you were invited to New York on February 20th or whatever, and they did that at the beginning of the month. We're getting kind of close now to February 5th, and there's no announcement at all or anything like that, so
Chopped
I don't know.
With the $5 use.
Chopped with the generosity. Chopped says, smash that thumb. The classic.
Smash that thumb. Who downvoted already? What's going on here? Who is the heathen?
That's fine. I take downvotes just as much as I take upvotes, The only thing I don't like is
clicked in, they were like, oh, hell no.
As long as my buttons are getting clicked, I'm happy.
These touch and tips guys, hell no. And then closed out.
Who was that hater? He must have the bell
Who
dinged.
was that hater?
That's the thing. Fuzzy Bear says he wants to pre-order Iron Man, but I'm scared. There's no harm in waiting, especially with the delay. I was going to do it after the video I made. I was like, okay, I'll pre-order this in the next couple of days, and then it got delayed. So now I'm not even thinking about it anymore. It's out of my head. It's too far away in the future.
Yep.
Unlike the PS5, which I will constantly think about.
The only thing I'm kind of really excited for is that Walking Dead game.
That's the one for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm concerned about that one. Just the fact that
I know, that's what I know.
PSVR version of it,
because we haven't had no sign, no date.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, they say Q1 2020 for us. So
I'm hoping it's short after, what is it, next Thursday is the release for PC?
is it not like out already? Like today or tomorrow?
Is it tomorrow?
I think it's the 23rd, which is technically the 23rd now in Ireland.
Damn.
So like tomorrow for you guys. I think.
Yeah, so hopefully it comes soon for us. That'd be nice.
But yeah, I know
that would be nice.
Some of the reviewers I know are having trouble getting review copies of the game because they only seem to be giving them out to the big boys. So maybe expect IGN, places like that, they actually might review it. So keep an eye out for that. Chop says, I'm going to wait on Iron Man. For all we know, it could get pushed back again. Exactly. Good point. D says, Sniper Elite is the sleeper game of the year. That's another game. Like, where is that game?
Yeah.
Where is it? Where's it hiding?
Where is it? Where are these games?
Wasn't that supposed to come 2019? Wasn't that a 2019 title? And then it just got pushed and then nothing.
I don't know. I think that was supposed to be now. I don't know.
Ron said,
February.
Ron says, yep, Spider-Man was nothing like the trailer. And I read Iron Man is the same. Mm-hmm. Which Spider-Man, though? I don't know if you're talking about PS4 Spider-Man, which is a great game.
The flat one? The flat Spider-Man?
Are you talking about the flat one, or are you talking about the movie promotion ones? The free ones? But I've heard nothing about good things. I've heard nothing but
24th for Rogue.
For Iron Man. It's not quite out yet here in Oz. It says 24th. Okay. Mm-hmm. But it could be a thing where it's like out in the US a day before everyone else.
Stream that Rogue. You better stream that Rogue.
But yeah, that game looks really, really good. Ron says, yep. Yep to what, though?
Yep. Flat Spider-Man?
Yep.
Flat Spider-Man. I think Flat Spider-Man.
Flat Spider-Man. I really like Flat Spider-Man.
And I've heard from all kinds of people that was real good. Yeah. So I don't know about that.
That from, Ron. It's because you're old, Ron. You're an old man. You're contrary. That's what it is. But if you want to talk about a game that looked good in the trailer and turned out to actually be good, let's talk about Shadow Legend. Let's talk about Shadow Legend.
Good game.
I've played it. I got the review up on the channel. Have you beaten it yet? How far are you?
Almost. Probably
almost at the end?
Maybe another hour left. Maybe hour and a half.
Okay. This game was like super, like, you know how it is with me and the PC games. It's like, okay, they look good in the trailers, and I'm sure they're very good in the PC, but once we get the PS4 version...
Looks just like that.
It looks exactly like the trailers, you know?
Looks just like that. Yep.
Basically, pretty much. There's probably some differences, but the trailer was an accurate representation, unlike...
Really clear game.
Espire
Super clear.
Oh yeah, I couldn't get over how crisp it was. And you're playing on a standard, so it'd be better for me than it was for you.
And fine for me.
And you still think it's great, so...
Yep.
So yeah. Flat Spider-Man was great, says Geisen.
You like this snowball? You like the ball germ? You like
I remember months ago, I made a video and I had that mic in view, and Decepticon...
No one said anything.
No, you said, oh, what is that? Is that a wizard ball or something like that? And then you're the one with the fucking actual wizard ball in the background.
And here I am with it in my hands.
You got two wizard balls now.
With it in my hands. Talk like this? Should I talk like this?
Of the free viewer Spider-Man. Yes, me too. Fozzie Bear. They really did a great job nailing the feeling of like swinging around the place. It was pretty cool. But yeah. Anyway, Shadow Legends, great game. Really great game. I don't know if you're thinking about getting it. If you're on the fence, I recommend it. The combat's alright, but I think the star of the show is like just exploration and experimenting with stuff, because there's a lot of interaction with this game that you maybe might not expect. Like I remember the first time there was like a path is blocked by these bushes, and I was like, okay, I probably have to burn these somehow. So I just took out an arrow and I put it in front of the fire, and then boom, it just lit. Like it just seemed like it would work, and then it did work, you know. So it's like the game is full of stuff like that. Even if it's completely pointless, there's like a part in the beginning of the game where you can just like hammer a bent sword into shape, but you never need to do that ever in the game. Like you can sharpen a blade to enhance the damage or whatever, but like what I'm watching right here, hammering the thing, I don't think that actually does anything. But it's there, you can do it. Oh, I thought he's just stopped talking. I can't hear him either. Decepticon? What's happening? I can see him, but I can't hear him. What did he do? What did this idiot do? I can't hear you. Have you loosened a wire at the back? Oh, yeah, it's plugged on. Yeah, the light's on. I don't know what's going on. He's gone pure silent. He's just saying hello. Geisen, thanks for the heads up, by the way. I just thought he was listening to me intently. And I was like, wow, it's nice to have this respect from Decepticon for once, But Decepticon, yeah, do whatever you need to do to fix that. He over-cleaned the mic. Can you plug it out and plug it back in again? Uh-oh. Oh, okay, he's gone. Now we've got this frozen image of him on the screen, and I'm worried it's going to stay there. Looks like his Death Star broke. We apologize for this technical issues. While you're waiting for Decepticon to come back, perhaps you'd like to watch me undress slowly and seductively. Decepticon. Call. Now's the time, Decepticon. I'm about to expose a nipple, Decepticon. Call. Never mind. I gotta call him. The GC game came in and stole his voice. Oh, the GC came in and stole his voice. There he is. Oh boy.
Check. Mic check now.
Oh no. He made me open up like
work?
a different Skype. I've got 2 Skypes open now.
Jesus.
Your old video is stuck up there. Hold on a sec.
Does it work?
Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Hold on. I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. That's all I need to know.
But your video's gone now. On the stream, I mean.
Can you fix it?
I'm gonna have to hang up and call you back on the other Skype.
Alright.
But this one is frozen. It's oh wait. Oh, don't tell me it just worked for a second there. God damn it! I apologize profusely for Decepticon's unprofessionalism. You know what he's like. What is this? Okay, there we go. Call him.
Bloop.
There we go. He's back. Okay, we're
Bloop.
back in action. What happened? What did you do?
I don't know.
That's the problem. That's concerning.
Nothing.
That's not good.
Nothing.
If you knew what you were
It's
doing.
not good. It stayed lit the whole time. Germ said something about the mic, and that was the end of that.
There you go.
He's hacking me.
Get hacked, bitch.
He's hacking me.
Ron,
He's hacking
chopped, acting like they don't want to see my titties. That's fine.
What was going on there?
had to
Thank
strip.
God I actually leave. I left. I came back in and I saw you like putting your shirt back up. I was like, thank God I missed that. I would have been throwing up all over the place.
Was there stuff that you were trying to tell me about Shadow Legends that I just couldn't hear? Because I was babbling on
Nope.
about that for ages. And
I
you
was
weren't
actually
saying
listening.
what? Well,
I was
just
listening.
a coincidence that your mic happened to be
It's just
broken.
a coincidence.
Okay.
Because then I was like, "Can you hear me?" And then you didn't say nothing, but you kept talking. I was like, "Maybe he's just talking."
Okay, I'm sorry
Maybe
about that. But look, I want to hear your
Good
opinions. I want to
Real
hear your
good game.
thoughts about Shadow
Yo,
Legends because I got a review
alright.
up on the channel.
Espire 1 needs to take some learning lessons on mic recognition, because there's a part in that game where you solve riddles to open up doorways, and you can say the answer with your microphone,
That's so cool.
and it works. And it works really well.
There's only 3 of them though.
Really, that's it? There's only,
There's only
just
3,
that part?
Those only 3 riddles. Like I love that part, but I was like, there's only 3.
I wish there was more.
It's like they could do a whole game of like those kind of puzzles and stuff, and I would play the shit out of that.
Yep.
Can I ask you a question? Have you done all those 3 of those?
Done. Solved.
Did you need help with
Did your
any of them?
hamster brain? No.
I needed
Actually,
help
yes,
with the red
one.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew you looked it up, you bitch. I looked it up too. But the first 2 were easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Not the red one. The
Wait, what?
sun one. So the shadow. Shadow was
Oh, I
the
got
one
that
I
one. I
couldn't
that
figure out.
But yeah, the fire. Well, we should. We're giving away the answers here, but
Spoiler.
shh,
That was
listen,
terrible.
listen. Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, those riddles were
Skip
cool.
over that part, you know.
Yeah, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. But yeah, what else? Anything else about this game? Like the weapons are really cool in this game. You got the
Yes.
axe, the Kratos axe.
Climbing super neat.
The climbing axes are class,
Oh my goodness.
but there's only
Super
two.
cool.
It's only 2 sections in the entire game where you actually use
And
them.
you can't put them in your box either. I
No.
was sad about that too.
That would have been cool to just like climb anything.
Can't keep.
But then
Yep.
this game has so many mechanics that could be expanded on into like a big, huge Skyrim-sized game.
It was like a beta test.
Feels like that, but actually, I made it to the end of the game and the credits, and there's just 2 names in the book. So this was made by 2 people, from what I can tell.
Wow.
And before this, they made that Mervils game. Did you play Mervils, or did you see
Yeah.
that?
No, I did. I've seen it.
Yeah. So they went from
But
Mervils
it's a big change from
to this.
that to this.
with 2 people.
Yeah.
It's like hugely impressive.
Yeah.
Chop says the lava computer lamp is making a strange dicks on the stream. It's making strange dicks on the screen.
You want to go back to the other one?
Strange
Yeah,
dicks.
go back to the other one. How about we
I
go
think
back
you
to
just
the
see what you want to see, Chopped.
other one. We're going back to the other
It's
one.
psychological.
How about
If
that?
you want to see the dicks, you'll see them.
How about that?
Fireplace Jordan is here. How you doing, Jordan? Welcome. I hope you're well. But yeah, Shadow Legend again.
Mine and the crystals. Mine and the crystals was super
Yeah,
neat.
there you go. It's another, you only do it like twice in the game. It's like there's so many of these things that you barely do them because the game is so short. And they added 2 levels in this game for the PSVR version. So imagine playing the PC version. I think there's the the prison area. Is your mic gone again?
Mhm.
Oh, you're back.
Nope.
You're back.
Nope. I'm listening.
The prison area, and I can't remember the other one. Those 2 were like not in the PC version. So you can imagine how short that shit would have been without that. Fireplace Jordan says, would you recommend I get Shadow Legends, by the way? Yes, absolutely I would. I have a review on the channel if you want to watch that for more information about why I think that, but yes. It's just the weed, says Chop.
Do it.
Is it the weed
Get
that's
it.
making you
Well
see the
worth
penises?
$25. Well worth it. I just wish it was longer. Because I know when it's over, I'll be like, man, I want to play this longer. I'm going to play more of this.
I know. Yeah. I wanted the platinum, so I immediately went into level select and picked up whatever I missed.
I've been trying to take my time, too. Like, doing everything.
Exactly. But yeah, great game. Even though it's not perfect. Like we were talking about the audio. Like I said it in the review. The audio is weird, but you were saying like they recorded this in mono or something.
Yeah, it sounds like the music audio is processed in mono.
Yeah, it has like a real low quality kind of sound.
It's
to
just
it.
playing in the background. Yeah, but it seems mono. Doesn't
Jordan
seem stereo.
says, okay, I may. That's why it reminds me of Blade and Sorcery, kinda. It kind of reminds me of that too, I guess. The combat isn't as deep as Blade and Sorcery.
No.
But
It is cool. The combat's cool.
yeah, it's good. It's kind of slow. It's never hard.
Not as good as Golem.
No, it's not
Not
as
as
good
good
as
as
Golem.
Golem combat.
But you're never challenged.
But on par. It's on par.
But the weapons are better than Golem. Like you got a nice
Yes.
variety of weapons.
Yes, the weapons are cool.
Projectiles, swords, all kinds of.
Not
crazy
as
stuff.
not nearly as hard. I wish it was more challenging.
Yeah, maybe they could add a
It's
hard
pretty
mode.
easy.
Maybe they could do something like
That'd
that.
be nice.
Cool. Like New Game Plus would be great.
That'd be nice.
Marcosaurus says looks really good. I want to feed the dog. Can't wait. Man, do you ever look at the dog's eyes? I don't look too closely at the dog. His eyes are kind of creepy looking. I regretted looking too closely at that dog's eyeballs. But yeah,
You can feed the dog treats. You can feed him meat. You can throw a stick at it.
I was kind of hoping that the animals were going to play a bigger part. Like maybe the dog would follow you into a mission and you could give him commands and stuff like that. Or ride. I thought maybe you could ride the horse. But no.
I thought you were about to say ride the dog.
Disgusting.
But okay.
Disgusting.
What are you doing? What are you talking about?
Fozzie Bear is asking you a question. You've played Immortal Legacy Decepticon. Which is better?
Immortal Legacy.
That's better?
That's better.
Really?
In my opinion.
Wow,
Opinion.
okay.
Yeah.
I need to play that game.
I told you got to play that game. That game was real.
I've never
okay.
seen it on the store over here,
Okay.
though. Is it even out in the EU?
I don't know. I think so.
I gotta look into that because if you're saying it's better than this,
Get it on sale though. Get that on sale. I don't
Hold
know
on
how
a sec.
much Immortal Legacy is. I don't know
How
if
much
that's
did you pay?
30 or 20.
Or did
I
you
got
get
it for
free?
10.
You got it for 10?
I got it for 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you got it for
Well worth 10.
25.
Extremely worth 10.
Extremely worth 10. Okay.
Yes. I don't know what the full price is. If it's 25, then 20, yes.
Now, Shadow Legends is 25.
I know.
Do you feel like it's worth getting at
So
25?
I said if it's
because
the
I
same,
do.
same price.
If they were the same
well,
price.
Shadow Legends, yeah. Shadow Legends, yes.
So you're saying Shadow Legends is a better game?
But after I played Immortal Legacy is kind of like the same length too, and that's kind of what I was mad about that game as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd say they're about the same. It's worth it.
But if you had a gun to your head and you had to pick one,
Immortal Legacy.
that's the better game.
I'm going with Immortal Legacy. But you do cooler things. I don't know. You know what? It's too hard.
Just tell me what your
It's too
favorite
hard
one
to
is.
shoot me.
Just tell me what the
It's
better
too
one
hard to
is.
shoot me.
Been on sale for $10 before. Not worth more than 15, says Chopped. Regular is 20 for Immortal Legacy, says Geisen. Thank
That's
you,
what I
lads,
said.
for that
Depends
info.
on what you like.
Okay.
That's more actiony, Uncharted like. I like the throwing mechanics in Immortal Legacy. Throwing in that game was extremely good.
Interesting. So they got some kind of algorithm that helps the throwing, because like pretty much every VR game, every PSVR game where you have to throw, throw something is awful.
Mm-hmm.
Super Hot.
Mm-hmm.
What other games make you throw shit? I don't know, but Super Hot's the one that come to mind.
Oh, terrible.
Like, especially if you try and throw it hard, it just never recognizes that. You kind of have to toss it gently like a frisbee.
Really well.
But yeah. Okay, I think we're
Because
done.
I was even trying to pitch the grenades, and you can still it picks it up pretty good.
Okay, nice. I think we're done gushing over Shadow Legend. Definitely buy this game.
Right.
Get it.
Yep, that's
Buy
a must.
it. It's a
It's
good
a must.
$25, €25.
It's a good.
It's
a
good.
good.
It might be the best game of the first half of the year, the way things are going.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Giuseppe. We're talking Job Simulator. And do you know why we're talking Job Simulator? No.
Why?
Because
Why?
they've sold
Why?
over 1
Why?
million copies of the game.
You know, that was the first game that was the first VR game that I played.
I think that's true of a lot of people. I think that's why they sold so much.
Next to Resident Evil 7.
Yeah. That game was going to pass 1 million anyway, but
Like
it was
those
VR
two.
only.
Those two.
Let me just
But yeah,
read-
I did the car garage. And man, that shit was super cool. I was sold instantly.
Fozzie says full body image was shit. I don't know what that is. Chop says, I just want to know.
I think that's because that's in the Immortal Legacy. I think you do have the full body in that.
Really?
That's what I like in that.
Okay.
That's what I like about that. I don't remember. I got to go back.
Chop says,
Too many games. They're all blending together anymore.
I just want to know where Decepticon got the Death Star mic from. He's got the mess.
From Ireland.
He got it from me, Chopped. My generosity. He gets my hand-me-downs. It took
got
me
his
like
hand-me-down.
3 months to send that to him. I was like, oh, I'll get you a mic. Don't worry about it. And then 3 months
I got
later,
this box. And then be like couple weeks later, he's like, I got this box. Be like a couple weeks later, I got bubble wrap.
He's not exaggerating. That's how it was.
And then a couple of weeks later, he's like, I taped it all up.
I am, what's the word? A procrastinator. That's what I am. So I was just like, oh man, I really regret saying I'd send him this microphone. I was like such a hassle, you know.
Maybe some chocolates too. You know,
And
the chocolates are good.
The house I'm in right now, this building I live in, is attached to a post office. So all I had to do was like
What?
walk out the door, you know.
Well, tell me these things.
Anyway, Job Simulator. Let me read out the statement from Alchemy.
All right, read
Alchemy
it out.
Labs.
Read it out to them. Like
What-
you can, like that's something
I
you
can
do.
read. This is proof that I can read.
All
All right.
go ahead.
It's a blue snowball
Let's
mic,
hear it.
says David Station viewer. How are you doing, David Station? And yes, it is a blue snowball.
David Station
Snowball.
in the house.
What up? Oh, sweet. He got a Death Star from Ireland. An Irish Death Star. That's why it's not going to destroy itself. You know, it's going to be fine. Anyway.
Did you get
we-
this from Amazon? David Station
Uh,
says they're from Amazon. Is that where you got it?
It probably is where I got it. Anyway, we're excited to announce that Job Simulator sold over 1 million units. We've officially gone platinum. 5 years ago, during
What?
job... What did you say?
Gone platinum.
Don't ever interrupt me again.
Gone.
Don't ever do it again. Don't ever do it again. 5 years ago, during Job Simulator's humble beginnings in the frozen wilds of Winnipeg, we never managed creating a platinum hit. We are truly honored that you, our fans, believed in us and in VR. This success shows that there's a huge audience if you build a great game with the uncompromising vision of VR for everyone. We are in awe of how far VR has come and are excited for the future we will all make together. There you go. Positive
It's a
news.
nice speech.
It was a nice speech, you know.
It was nice.
It's got me inspired for virtual reality. But this isn't on one platinum. This is like 1 million sold over all the platforms. I would imagine, because they didn't say any one particular platform.
Total.
It's still impressive though, because there's not many games that can say that. I don't think. Can you, like, maybe Beat Saber?
How about the hard copy being worth like hundreds of dollars?
Are you for
What's
real?
that about?
Are you for real?
Yeah. On eBay, they go for like $120 or
Jeez,
something
okay,
silly.
I need to
For
check
no
out.
reason.
I need to go to GameStop immediately. See what's going on down there. But yeah, what was I going to say? Is there any other 1 million copy hits? Beat Saber must be surely close to that, or has it passed that?
Beat Saber. What was it? Something else
I know
came
Beat
out
Saber
too.
made like
Boneworks, right?
Boneworks made $3 million.
500?
It didn't sell 1 million copies. It sold like 100,000 copies or something like that in the first few days. But I'm sure that's slowed down significantly since.
Has.
But yeah, like even like really, really good games like Firewall, for example, that's maybe what, 500,000? Maybe.
Is it?
Is that way too high?
I don't know. That sounds
That could
high
be
to
way
me.
too high. Maybe it's only 100,000.
That sounds high.
I don't know. They don't announce the numbers, but that's like one of PSVR's best games, and you know it's not hitting those milestones. David Station said, "I always heard that there was some licensing thing that required VR arcades to have a physical copy of Job Sim, so they bought them all up, and that drove the price up." Damn.
Interesting.
Okay, that is interesting. But why would you be required to have a physical copy of Job Sim? That's my question. But Job Simulator as well came out at a time where it was like one of those easy beginner games. It was kind of like PSVR Worlds. Like it was like you bought the system.
It was kind of just introducing like what you can do in VR.
Yeah, like it was
kind of neat.
Everything was like so interactable and stuff like that. So like it was very appealing for the masses. Plus, it's like child friendly too, which is a big plus
for a startup VR game.
But yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound impressive when you compare it to like Flat. Like this game was what, 5 years old? They said when it came out first on PC, maybe or maybe that's when they started developing it 5 years ago. But like 1 million copies after 5 years on like what, 4 or 5 different headsets. No idea, just something I heard, says David Station. All right. Quote David Station.
Pretty good.
But yeah, impressive numbers. There's some numbers. You like numbers, there you go. But if you like Blade and Sorcery, let's talk about this. Decepticon, you made me aware of this. Last I heard about Blade and Sorcery, they were like, you know what? PSVR is not going to happen.
No, we ain't doing that.
Dream on.
We don't know what we're
bitch.
doing. We ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. But I just assumed it was a hardware thing. They couldn't make it run on PSVR. And now Decepticon, the tune has changed?
Possibly, maybe. Something's on the table. They said something. What'd they say?
They got like a checklist, right? So they're saying these are the things we need to do first. So like number 1, finish the game and add in any extra content, so like DLC or whatever. That's like primary objective. And then secondary was like a PSVR version if possible. Like that's in brackets beside us. And then underneath that was a Quest version if possible. So a few months ago it wasn't possible. Now it's back on the table again.
Does this mean 5?
Good question. Yeah, are they talking like if it's PS5? Then surely it is definitely possible. Unless they're more concerned about the tracking. Like, is the PSVR tracking good enough for like a game like this where you need to be precise. Like, it's all about interacting with the game and punching. Like, as you can see the trailer here, you just like, it's so much interaction with the game and NPCs and all this kind of stuff. So if you've got shit tracking, you're going to have a shit time, basically. But it's PSVR. It's the best selling headset out there. Surely they want that on PSVR. So even if it has shitty tracking, they'll try their best to release it. Decepticon, is this game coming to PSVR this year?
This year?
Tell me.
Probably not.
Not this year?
Probably not.
I'll take that
Probably
to the bank.
not.
Take it to the bank. Decepticon says no.
2021, PS5. 2021,
No, definitely
PS5.
not PS4. Definitely not.
I don't know. I don't see it.
But look at the fact that they're looking
I mean, why
into-
would they? It just sounds silly to like come out now and then 5's right around the corner, unless I don't
But look
know.
at the Quest. Look at they're looking into making a Quest version too, and the Quest is like less powerful, less capable than the PSVR in terms
This is
of
true.
horsepower.
This is true. So it might maybe by the end of the year then. Maybe by the end of the year.
I guess it all depends on how long it takes them to do.
Maybe it'll be the finale.
Point number
Maybe it'll
one.
be the grand finale for PSVR
swan
4.
song. But like, I don't even care about the content. I don't want a story mode. I don't care about any of that shit. I just want to dick around. I just want to do this shit. Like what we're seeing right now on screen. That's what I want to do. And I would spend so much time doing that. Like hours. Just smashing people's heads on tables. Pretending they're Decepticon.
And everyone else that played, they're like, man, it's not that good. But I don't care.
Yeah, people
I
are like,
wanna
oh, it's more of a tech
It's
demo
okay.
or whatever. But
So why?
look how cool
Okay,
this
great.
looks. Look how just the way you
Look
penetrate
how
people with the
exactly
sword.
what
Like,
you
it's
just
just
said.
crazy.
Look how cool that looks.
That shit
Yep.
is insane.
Yeah, that's a good streaming game right there.
Oh yeah, and I'm salty that we don't have it already. Like I've been waiting for this game for ages.
Yeah, we've been talking
feels
about
like,
it.
yeah,
I think since we saw the trailer for PC.
yeah, like we have to have this, and we're still waiting. I think that's all we can say about that, really. Unless I took down any notes, I don't think I did. Yeah, might come to PSVR if possible, they said. But yeah, next up, Decepticon. Something that is coming to
What is
PSVR.
What is it? What?
Firewall, 0 hour, more DLC Decepticon.
A new map?
New map.
A
Now, they showed it off on a
new
developer stream. I just got the Heartland trailer up here. I didn't want to download the whole developer stream. It would have been like fucking like half an hour long or whatever, so I didn't want to bother going through that. But the new map is an oil rig. And it raises lots of questions. Like, first of all, were you expecting any more maps to come to Firewall?
Yes.
You were. I thought we were
Yes.
done. I was like, that's
I'm
it.
expecting all pretty much what we've been getting. I'm
But,
still
like,
expecting that.
But like, they're making them so fast is the thing. Like, it's like every 12 weeks.
I don't know. It seems like
You know? It's
they
like,
got a
how are they
good
doing
thing
this?
going on now. It seems like they got something's going on good. He's whipping them good.
Geisen says,
Paying them well, whipping them good.
Geisen says, isn't Gorn similar to this? He's talking about Blade and Sorcery. It's
Similar,
kind of along the same
but
lines,
it's
but it's like
a little less cartoony.
less cartoony, less precise. Like, you can do some really insane stuff in Blade and Sorcery. Blade and Sorcery is almost like a
realistic.
simulator, kind of. A little bit more like a sim. Like, it's still ridiculous and arcadey and stuff, but the heads react to being bounced on tables and stuff like that. So in that
Like
way,
the
it's-
axe getting stuck in the head, kind of
Yeah.
like the Walking Dead game. I'm looking forward to.
Exactly,
That's why I'm
yes.
mainly looking forward to that.
or like what? I think he catches an
Similar
arrow.
stuff.
You can catch an arrow and then stab someone in the
Oh,
eyeball with
yeah.
the arrow and stuff like that. It's
Telekinesis
like,
powers.
Yes. But yeah, Gorn is like, or Blade and Sorcery is like the big boy version of Gorn, if you know what I mean. And I'm a big
Gorn
boy.
still looks good.
Geisen.
I'm excited for Gorn,
Yeah, I'll get Gorn.
but
too,
I'd be
whenever
way
that
more
comes out.
excited for Blades and Sorcery now.
But I'm forced to be excited for Gorn because there's no Blade and Sorcery. If Blade and
Right,
Sorcery
correct.
was already out, I'd be like,
Yep.
"Oh, whatever, who cares?
Yep.
Who's that? Ron. How you doing, Ron? Again. He says, do you reckon February for the new map? They said it could be sooner than we think. So it could be this month even. But, I was about
Could
to
be
get
next
into this with
Tuesday.
Decepticon, but
They said very soon.
Very soon, he said. Okay.
Said very soon.
But the question is this going to be like a containment where like they just drop a map randomly? Or is it going to be part of the season?
I think that's what's going on. I think we're going to
Deej
get
is here.
the map
Sorry.
and then get the season kind of down the line.
So we're not ready for another season.
I don't think so.
If you
I
boot
don't
up-
know about that
If you
though.
put up
If
Firewall
it
right
be,
now,
he could next Tuesday surprise us all with a whole new season.
they have removed Operation Heartland. That's done. Like, the challenges are gone. So, right now, Firewall's in a state where you don't have that to work towards. I'm sure they're going to want to have that.
Something.
They're going to want to have something there to replace that as quickly as possible. So I can't help but feel like this map will be part of another season. Like, I don't think we're going to just get those
Tuesday.
kind of DLC
We'll probably
drops.
see it on Tuesday.
But then the question is, why are they keeping it so hush-hush? You know, because last time they gave us a roadmap and they're like, you know what, you're getting these 3 seasons to look forward to throughout the whole year.
Maybe they don't. Maybe like Hess said, maybe he's not 100% sure.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They don't want to lead you along if he's not sure. They're
Okay.
just doing it as long as he can.
And which one of these seasons is going to bring us them dedicated servers, Decepticon?
I think after we get Polaris, I think that's not going to happen
Solaris.
until we get Polaris. Yep.
We got to wait for Solaris. Okay.
Yep.
So, just to confirm what you reckon, you think this is just going to be a map on Tuesday by itself, nothing else?
Nothing else.
Is there any
Maybe.
particular reason you're thinking that way?
I just think, like you said, we really haven't heard anything else about anything else. You know what I mean? No skill, no gun, no anything, nothing, no
But
little tease.
what if next Tuesday
No little
comes
tease.
and it's like another developer stream and they show off the new contractor?
Or Friday. That
Or
could
Friday,
be this Friday.
whatever. Yeah, well, my question still
That'd be
stands,
it.
you know?
Well, then that would
It's
completely change
it's another
my
season,
answer.
you know? It's another season. He's using a new gun, you know?
But like he said when we played with him, he said he's going to keep it going.
Yeah.
So,
And
as long as he can. I don't see why he would
we
stop
still
now.
got those nerve gas mines
Well,
to
it's
look
hot.
forward to. Where's them nerve gas mines?
It
You
seems that it's hot.
It is hot. Hot. I think it's going to be a new season. I don't think it's coming as soon as next Tuesday. But I think we're getting a new season. I think they're going to tease it over the next few weeks.
On Tuesday?
Say that again, sorry?
Do you think we're getting the map on Tuesday?
I don't think so, no. I think we got to wait for
It's-
whenever the season starts. Like maybe, what day is today?
Soon.
Okay, so maybe this Friday, another developer stream, and they might tease and like a contractor or a weapon or something like that. And maybe if they do that, then on Tuesday, maybe. But if there's nothing this Friday, then I don't think we're going to get us until another maybe week or two afterwards. I think. Unless they're throwing their marketing out the window and they're just they're going a new method of like just surprising us with drops or something like that. But I don't see why they would do that. I think they want to build up hype for these things. Gaiman Brothers. How you doing, Gaiman Brothers? And Brian Smith, the Centipede.
Brothers.
How's it going? Welcome, the pair of ye. But yeah, anyone
Road
have
Brian
any
in.
thoughts? Excuse me?
Say Gaming Brothers rode Brian in here. Rode the Centipede in.
Brian Smith says, just realized you had a Discord. I'm going to join us. Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah.
Just now?
Oh, we forgot
What?
to plug all them links in the
Oh
description
my God.
below. You know,
What are we
Patreon,
doing?
we got the Decepticon.com.
Jesus.
All
Oh
that
my
stuff
God.
is there. Go check that description
Unprofessional.
if you want to check out the links.
Disgusting.
I'm sorry. Operation Dark Shadow says, your arch enemy. I don't care what it's called, really. Doesn't matter at all. As long as the scheme is green. I need a green color scheme. Alright, that's what really matters, obviously. But yeah,
Alright.
what you think of the new map, anyway? Oil rig.
Looks cool. Helipad looks cool.
Helipad does look cool. It reminds me of like Metal Gear Solid 2. The struts
Icon.
or whatever. But yeah, detailed. It's got open areas. It's got tight corridors. They've described it as having like a cat and mouse feel to us.
Lots of floors. Mm-hmm.
What you say, sorry?
Said lots of floors.
Lots of floors, says Decepticon. They said
Lots
you
of
could go way
floors.
up high, you could go way down low as well, but I didn't see him go like to the tippy top or whatever, so I don't know if he's
Lots
was
of
maybe, like,
areas.
exaggerating.
Looks neat.
Does it look good? All right, moving on.
Mhm.
Unless there's anything else to say about Firewall. Brian Smith says, okay, I'm in. Can I make you a cool Discord? I don't know what that means, Brian Smith. Discord is Discord. It's all the same. Decepticon, let's talk
Make it
statistics.
cooler.
I
It cooler,
I
Brian
want to know
Smith.
about
Post
your
all
numbers,
the cool things.
Decepticon.
What do you want to know?
Your
What
numbers.
do you
I
want to know?
want to know your numbers.
I forget them what they are now. I forget the It's like was it 500 hours in VR? 500 hours.
You got, but you have only VR hours. You got no flat game
Only
time
VR,
at all.
no flat hours.
You don't play that
None.
shit flat at all.
It was like 523 hours. Firewall, 300 hours of Firewall.
Ron
30
says,
hours of Sirento, and then 27 hours of Resident Evil 7.
Well, just those 3 games. That's all you've played,
That's it.
basically.
That's it.
But yeah,
That's it.
mine's on screen there. I don't know if you can see. I got like 281 hours in Firewall, and then 2 flat games. But yeah, Firewall was where it was at. As we all know.
It was like 300, something like that.
Ron says, looks brilliant, and the lobby board. You mean the lobby area? Because they got a new lobby. So every season there's a new lobby. So that's another clue towards there being a new season. That they got a new lobby area. Game & Brothers says they dropped a like. Well, I assume they, because your name is Brothers. I assume you're 2 people for some reason. But you're probably just 1 person talking to me right now. So you dropped a like. And I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much.
One brother's watching, one brother's typing.
One's typing with the left hand, the other's typing with the right hand. They work together. Okay. Brian Smith says, I meant Discord server, and I still don't understand what you mean. Muzzleton is here.
What are your people's stats with VR? How long have you people been in VR? How long?
Good question. I got like 20 hours. My longest session is 20 hours, by the way. And like
20
longest
hours?
Streak is like 20 hours.
20 hours?
And I have no idea where I got that from.
Oh, that's an error. Yeah, all right.
But like a lot of these hours seem like an error.
You streamed 7 hours one time, and that was the longest that I had.
That's the longest? 7 hours?
Yep.
I didn't do 9 or 8?
I don't think so. I think that was it. You might have, unless it was like another YouTube, maybe it was part of that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
But it was only 7.5 for me.
Brian Smith says, I am saying you have a Discord server. Can I make it cool with different roles and channels?
It's already got channels.
It's got channels and roles. Brian, I don't want you.
Brian Smith, go in there. Brian Smith, go in there and just start posting cool stuff. Go ahead.
There you go. Start posting pictures of centipedes.
Just start
pictures of centipedes.
Do whatever you want. Go ahead.
That's all I want from you, Brian. Fozzie says, thank you for reasons I don't understand. Not much, Fozzie. I supported you. What is going on here?
What happened?
I don't know. Boys supporting each other in the chat.
Oh, shoot.
But yeah, stats. Nobody wants to talk about their stats. That's fine. Keep your secrets. Right? I don't care. What I do want to talk about is Espire 1. Back at it again, Decepticon. Back at it again with the updates.
Oh, this game. Can I just play it? Can I just enjoy it?
I want to buy it. I can't buy it until they fix it.
No, you don't want to buy it. No.
Well, if it's fixed, it's good. Like, you know. But it's not going to be fixed. Is it ever going to be fixed? I don't know.
I don't know. By the way the chat's looking in their Discord, it's just like, what you doing? Oh, yeah, we're doing stuff. What you doing? Okay, we're doing this. We're doing this,
They did put out an announcement there where they said that development is transitioning to in-house. So
I thought that was already done.
They said at the end of the month, was it? Or at the end of February or something like that. It's within the next month or something like that. Yeah. So right now they're working with the external developers. But they're going to be taking it off their hands and just working it on themselves. So when that's done, they're going to have piracy between the different versions and the PSVR version. Hopefully. Give me a centipede roll.
He wants a roll of centipede.
Well, I got to see them pictures of centipedes first. Rogue says he's got 747 hours in Firewall. Rogue, how are you not like top 10 those hours?
Why are you? I don't know if you want to brag about that, Rogue.
What are you doing? What are you doing with them 747 hours? Getting shot? Getting shot. That's what you've been doing for a long time.
KDR going down.
But yeah, there's currently a patch on the way that's going to, apparently it's going to affect the graphics and whatever. It's in quality assurance right now. So who knows, in the next week or two, another patch
but it's supposed to be graphic patch, Espire. So that's not going to change how fun it is.
It's not going to change the AI. You know?
Ain't changing that AI. I don't know if it's changing the lighting either. It may just be like a graphics patch, like to clean it up.
Like, even if this game does go in-house development, is that going to fix it, do you think?
Is that going to fix it? Because it's not Tripwire, as we just found that out, too. It's a different team than Killing Floor.
Yeah. I don't know. This game
I don't know
has
what
been,
that was about too. That's what also confused me. I was like, wait a second, what?
This game has been a disappointment.
Terrible.
And I haven't even played it.
Oh.
Brian Smith says, check the Discord server and my profile picture, and you should put it
Did win a
on
Nathy
this
award
live
though.
video. Say that again, sorry? Oh, won a Nathy award.
It did win a Nathy award, you know?
There we go. Well, he played the PC version. If he played the PSVR version, he wouldn't be awarding any awards. You know? Lol, kill death ratio 1.68.
Whoa, all right.
Up to
1.86. Oh, he lolled at us. He lolled at us. Do you see that first word?
It's dropping.
He lolled at us.
That KD is dropping, though, as we predicted.
Look at these klets making fun of me.
All right, that's Espire 1. I don't want to talk about too much about Espire 1 because it's not good for my blood pressure. Contagion, on the other hand, Decepticon.
You on edge? The baby's got you on edge, huh?
Everything has me on edge right now. Posted some centipedes. I'll check them out after the stream, Brian Smith.
We can't look at that right now, Brian Smith.
Can't you see I'm busy, Brian? Why are you so clingy?
We're doing something.
Why are you so clingy, Brian?
We're doing something.
We're doing something. So yeah, Contagion. I was pleasantly surprised by Contagion, at least with like the escape room type aspect to it that I wasn't expecting.
I'm holding there, centipede.
What do you say?
It's a microphone. He's asking me what I'm holding.
Oh,
it's a microphone.
It's a centipede head.
A mic. I'm holding the mic.
Toward the head off the body.
Centipede.
You can see the spinal cord hanging off.
Decapitated a centipede. You're next, Brian Smith. You keep it up with these questions.
But yeah, we're getting another episode of Decepticon. Can you tell me anything about it?
The Contagion episode. I hope it's free.
Yeah, that's the question. We don't know if it's free or not.
Yeah.
If it's free,
I'm probably good. If it's as good as the rest of it, I hope it's a little bit better too.
Well,
you know?
if it's going to focus on combat, I don't have too high hopes for it because I didn't really enjoy.
Is that what they said?
No, I'm not saying that's what they said either. I'm just saying. If,
all right.
But if they go like puzzly kind of roost, then it could be cool.
That's what I'm hoping. Mm-hmm.
Brian Smith says, "Oh my fellow friends."
I did see. Did you see the comments on that tweet though?
With the outbreak tweets.
Yes.
No. What did they say?
Someone said, "How about that free roam mode?" And then they said, "Update possibly later after that." So there may be, I guess, like a full free roam thing going with like all the things. I don't know.
Isn't there already a free roam?
There's a free roam, but I think that's like he meant like I think added in like a whole like a large map game.
I'm not getting my hopes up for that.
That's what this is afterwards.
I'm not getting my hopes up for that.
I don't know.
But yeah, if it's free, I'm in. Count me in. If it's cheap, I may also be in. If it's puzzles involved, I may also be in. If it's all combat and if it's paid, no thank you. But yeah, that's that for Contagion. Decepticon, let's talk a little bit about Left 4 Dead 3.
Right.
This game
and
had been
another disappointment.
Another disappointment, yeah. Okay, more disappointment. A lot of bad news.
I was very disappointed when I saw this. I was like,
Sad. Have you played the other Left 4 Deads? Are you like a fan of these games?
Yep.
My cousin, Badgers, he's like really into these games, or he was.
And that's kind of been like a rumor too. Where I was like, man, that sounds like a good rumor. And they're working on a new game, you know?
Like actual
all
Valve,
the signs are pointing to yes.
Valve staff actually said, "Oh yes, Left 4 Dead 3 is a real thing." But then they came out later and said, "Oh, all I meant by that is that it was a real thing. It had been worked out at a certain time, and that's been scrapped, you know, and it's gone." But yeah, basically, Valve have come out and said no Left 4 Dead 3, and no, it's not for you. I'm just going to read out the quotes. They got in touch with IGN. They said, "Unfortunately for now, a new Left 4 Dead game is not something we're working on. We've seen rumors to this effect for the last couple of months," the company said in a statement. "We did briefly explore some Left 4 Dead next-gen opportunities a few years ago, but we are absolutely not working on anything Left 4 Dead related now, and haven't for years."
Oh my goodness!
Haven't for
just like
years.
stab after they were like,
yeah, it's like stop.
Yeah.
But there's been like Half-Life Alyx is one thing that Valve is making in VR. They've mentioned there's two.
Well, what
other,
else are they making?
Two other secret
what
flagship
else is that,
games
then?
that are coming. So like maybe one of them has to be Portal.
Team Fortress.
Team Fortress. Oh, you think? Maybe.
That'd be nice.
Portal
That'd be nice.
Portal has to
A
be the
VR
other.
version of Team Fortress.
Yeah. Okay, that could be the big three. What else do Valve have? Dota.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. What they have.
Decepticon the guest caller. This is Brian Smith.
Always.
Did you guys hear about the sickness in China?
19th
that's headed to the
episode
United
guest
States?
caller.
I actually did hear about that. I think
happened?
17 people are dead now or something. It's a
Oh
sickness
no,
in
and
China.
it's here and it's in Seattle.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
I'm going to watch
Here we
Decepticon
go.
deteriorate week after
Here
week.
we go.
But yeah, keep that shit out of my country. All right.
Wipe it on this microphone and send it back.
The coronavirus already hitting the states of Washington, says Geisen. Yeah,
Yep,
exactly.
Seattle.
I like the
Watch
name,
it.
the
7777's the one that's gonna get it first.
Decepticon. Do you remember a studio called White Moon Dreams? They made
Briefly, briefly.
They made a little game called Starblood Arena. Do you remember that one?
And it made me sicker than any VR game ever.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Couldn't play that one at all.
But the actual game itself was like
Looks so
you would
cool
say it's
too.
a high
It looked
quality,
like a lot of
like
fun.
high production value for a VR game, But that game actually no longer exists. You can't even play it in single player mode because it was all online. The servers have been shut down.
Heard it was fun. Looked fun.
Well, obviously not fun enough to keep the game running. Sony were like, nope, these numbers are not good
Apparently
enough.
not.
Goodbye. By the way, that's the
Did you play?
danger. That's the danger of dedicated servers, that they can be shut down. So just be careful what you wish for when it comes to Firewall as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Because then it costs
see
money.
you both tomorrow if you stream. Have a good one. Brian Smith, take care. GG.
Oh no, 777's
Oh,
dog.
gotta put
Ah,
him down, huh?
Jesus, Here we go.
Needs to be put down.
Here
All right,
we
thanks
go.
for the heads up, Moz. We'll let them know the next time we're playing with them. But yeah. So why am I talking about White Moon Dreams, Decepticon?
Why are you? I don't know.
Because
You're
they're
just bad
making a new
Nope,
PS4
that's
game.
it. Are they?
I'm
What
going
do
to
they
read. I'm going to read the quote.
All right.
So, White Moon Dreams has confirmed to jackofallcontrollers.com that they are working on a new PSVR port of a game. Unfortunately, we don't know what the port really is. However, it's nice to know that they aren't giving up on VR. They'll be using a great IP, that's a quote, which might mean that this could be a big name title. Even if it's not, given the company's history, it will be awesome. That's from jackofallcontrollers.com. I'm trying to think what big IP they could be porting to PSVR.
What?
Does it mean they're porting from PC VR to PSVR, or are they porting like a flat game? Like Skyrim was ported.
Could be
you know what I
anything.
mean? Could be anything, exactly.
Could be anything.
Mr. 777 says, you all need to relax. It was released too early.
Do we? I don't know about that.
You can still buy Starblood on eBay, but why would you? I suppose maybe for the collector's value or whatever. Fuzzy Bear.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, all we can do is speculate on what this game is. But keep an eye on White Moon Dreams Studios, because they got a new excuse me, I guess. They got a new. I got that coronavirus. It's happening. It's in my bloodstream.
Got that ghost gas.
All right, from one studio to another studio, Decepticon. This is less.
More bad news.
It's bad news. It's bad news.
More
That's what I wanted
bad
to say.
news.
Bad news.
More bad news.
Do you remember a little game
I saw this
called-
tweet too.
Oh, you saw this? Starchild.
Yeah, I was scrolling through and went, God.
Yeah.
Stop.
Like Starchild I had forgotten all about Starchild. I won't lie. This is
so
a game
cool.
that's been delayed and it was cancelled for a while, and then they were like, no, it's not cancelled. We're still working on it.
So cool.
And technically, that hasn't been cancelled. Like it's not
That
been
scene
confirmed.
right there with the ship,
Yeah.
it's so neat in
Yeah.
3D. It looks so cool.
Well, there's a demo you can play of this right now. If you go on, like, get the PSVR, what's it called? The demo disc 1 or demo disc 2? I can't remember.
It is on that. Yep, that's what it's on.
But yeah.
Do it. Well
so
worth
the
it.
studio is called Playful Studios, and it's not looking good, really. So I'm just going to read out the quote that they put up on their official site. Continued changes in the global video game marketplace require Playful to evolve its approach to the development and production of our current and future projects. The studio will be pivoting to a more streamlined production model based on distributed game development and dynamic project-based teams. As part of this transition in our operating model, we have made the incredibly difficult decision to significantly reduce our full-time staff effective today. We are truly heartbroken to be parting ways with many of our friends and colleagues. These are people who have poured their hearts into every game Playful has created, who have supported us and each other every step of the way, and have truly made this studio what it is today. We will be working closely with each person affected by this transition to help them move forward. So it's important to note that they didn't say they've cancelled any projects, but with the history that Starchild has, like, do you think this is the nail in the coffin for Starchild?
I think so. I think
gone.
it's over.
Game over.
That's it. It's done.
It's a shame.
Unless they had something that's like really far along.
Well, it should be.
I mean?
It should be really far along at this stage.
Should be.
But yeah, it's always sad to hear like layoffs and stuff like that. Is that 5XL?
Especially for VR.
I'm doing 5XL. Especially for VR is right. But yeah, them's the breaks, says 5XL. He's callous, he's heartless. But he's also right, I guess.
Yep.
But yeah, it'll be sad if this game is cancelled, because it looked promising. It looked like it was along the lines of Moss or something like that, you know.
Metroid VR.
But yeah, that's all
Would have been cool.
Say about Starchild. And we move on to the last topic, Decepticon, which is one that you can't talk about. Don't even talk about it. These images that you're seeing on screen right now.
I don't know nothing about nothing. Leave me out of this.
These images that you're seeing were posted to the official Alvo Twitter account. So basically, what you're seeing there is the desert map. They've made adjustments to the desert map. You can see there's extra. Well, you can talk about these pictures, surely.
There's a little vehicle you can drive around.
No, actually, I made that mistake. That's wrong.
I said no.
That's wrong.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Stop fucking spreading misinformation. I was sure this was a vehicle. I was like, oh, cool, they're making vehicles.
It's a vehicle you can drive around as soon as I saw
But if I actually looked at that properly, I would have seen it's a remote control car with an explosive
attached.
attached. So
antenna.
But it's interesting.
Throw it off.
It's interesting because they got this other equipment too. There's a dog. There's a turret.
There's a turret.
So it's kind of like, are we talking about perks? Are these like Call of Duty style perks, kill streaks, stuff like that? That's coming to Alvo. 5XL has low expectations for Alvo. But I hear the music is going to be good in that game, 5XL. But yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting we're seeing these things. It kind of looks like it's pointing towards kill streaks. I can't imagine what else you get a dog from, or a turret or something like that, you know, or a remote control car. But I wonder how would that remote control car work in VR? Would it be like a first person thing?
Be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Drive it for like you deploy it and then have the first person. That'd be neat.
Like you gotta make sure that your body is in like a safe position.
That'd be cool.
You can kind of do it, or maybe you're holding.
How about the
like
dog too? What if you have
hand?
the dog? Dog's the same way. You deploy the dog. You got the dog vision.
Put the antenna on the dog. There we go. Firewall for the win, says Sean Paul Johnston. How you doing, Sean Paul? The music will make this game moist, says Mr. 777. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I want to ask Decepticon a question, but he won't answer it, so I'm going to ask the chat. Like, has anyone heard anything about the beta for Alvo? I'm pretty sure they said January was when they were going to have the beta. Has that been pushed back? Has there been any tweets or Reddit posts? I haven't seen anything. Their chicken soup is the best, says Fuzzy Bear. Not that you'd let me know, Decepticon.
Where is it?
But yeah, that's kind of it. That's it. That's the episode done, except for the fax machine.
Wait a second. Flat. What about flat?
Well, that's just there in case we have something flat.
We watching. You playing anything? You watching anything? I watched that Aaron Hernandez documentary. Did you watch that?
Oh, no. I've watched the Don't Fuck With Cats documentary.
Oh, I wasn't going to watch that.
It doesn't show anything. Like, it cuts away before the bad stuff happens.
Oh.
But it's interesting.
Just make you angry. Well, this documentary will make you mad.
Yeah, well, that's true. I don't know who the Hernandez guy is. I saw it on Netflix. So I was like, who's this guy?
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, he's like an athlete of some kind.
He's a wide receiver, Patriots, I think. Wide receiver, tight end.
Your owl lady's a wide receiver, Decepticon.
Who? My who? Did you say owl lady?
Your owl lady. Geisen says, haven't heard any updates on the beta. Okay. That's what I thought. I imagine they probably would have let us know by now, so I'm expecting it to be pushed to maybe February, March, something like that.
Something.
Alligators says
Alligators.
Black Tiger. How you doing, Black Tiger? Alligators.
Me
What does
either.
that mean?
5XL. That was a surprise.
I didn't know Aaron Hernandez played the skin flute. Oh, is he gay?
You gotta watch
is
the
that something that's
documentary.
revealed? I don't
You
know.
gotta
'Cause I
watch the
I don't know
documentary,
who he
man.
is. I don't
Hey.
care about him. I'm not watching it. But yeah,
It's good. It's actually good.
you know what? Do
It's
me a
3
favor.
episodes. I think it's 3 episodes.
Shut your mouth right now because we're going to fax machine.
It's that time again for questions and topics submitted by our viewers. So let's go to our fax machine and see what we have. Fax me harder, Daddy. I've been a bad boy.
You're back.
We're back. We're back. Welcome to the fax machine. All right. I just got to pull up, see what we got.
Hold on.
I know there's a few
Must
in
says,
Discord.
when is the next movie night? I must know.
Every time, it's the same answer every time. I need to get the woman out of the house, and I need to have a few beers and the babies.
Push her
obviously.
out.
So the next time that happens, that's when it's going to happen. But I can.
I put a movie on there. I posted one. Munchies.
I didn't watch the trailer. I watched the trailer for 5XL's like Velociraptor or Velocipaster.
His didn't work. I tried to play that on YouTube. The link is broken. They caught it. They copyrighted the link.
Interesting.
It's gone.
I got 3 comments here on
boy.
the post. 2 of them aren't really questions. The whole fucking pie says, y'all still play Firewall. It's not really a question. Although I haven't been playing it as much as I would like to because of how life has gone. But yes, we still play Firewall. Yoshi Tash asked, any info on Sniper Elite VR would be cool. We kind of already talked about this earlier on. Where we're kind of like, no, we don't have any info, but we really want
No
some.
one has any info on it.
Nobody knows nothing about that game.
Nobody knows nothing about nothing.
Sean Paul Johnston says, what did you think of Fairpoint? I loved it personally, although the challenges are a bitch. I love Fairpoint. Great game.
Yeah, that was fun.
Made you sick.
You gotta play it again.
Made you sick.
I'm down now. I will play it again.
All I
I
see
will
are
do it again.
Pictures of fucking centipedes.
Get them chicken sweats. I will get them chickens. It's like an hour and a half. It's an hour and a half in, you get the chicken sweat.
Decepticon got the chicken sweats.
That's all you get. You gotta cut it off after about an hour and a half. That's it. Sweat it out.
But yeah, love. It's a classic. Fairpoint's a classic.
What is that? What is that?
It's the
Is that
centipedes.
centipede?
It's the centipedes.
It's a centipede. Posting pictures of centipedes.
Okay, so the
All
first
right,
question on the
don't fuck
Discord
with
then
cats. I guess
is,
I have to download that, huh?
This is
I
from
gotta watch that.
What's that?
The cat documentary.
Decepticon.
How many
No
episodes is it?
piracy.
How many
It's only
episodes?
3. It's only 3
How many
episodes. So 9000K4 asks, does PSVR sights, scopes, and gun stabilization need standards or be overhauled? So he posted earlier on, you know how they were kind of answering their own questions a couple of weeks ago, and we didn't like that. Well, he kind of went into a bit of a spiel about how PSVR games, like there's, I can barely hear you. What are you saying?
5XL. GG 5XL.
Oh, he's going. Okay, goodbye 5XL. Red Man's new video. Anyway, basically he's on about how if you're aiming down the scopes and stuff like that, they jump around, they're not accurate, whatever. But look, that's just something we have to put up with until next gen. That's just how it's going to be. All right.
Whoa.
You put scopes in a gun, it's going to bounce off your fucking headset. You know,
Getting him hype. Who gave that question?
All right,
You got him all hype.
9000K4. All right. Just got to put up with this. Like, do they need to be overhauled in standards and stuff like that? It would be nice if they did, but we're not going to get that until next gen.
Why? At this point, why would we? Not now.
Exactly. Sure. It's
I don't even want it now. I don't even want to spend any more money.
exactly.
Just like, give me the new thing so I can just buy that.
Chopped has a question. He says, do you think we will see another season for Firewall anytime soon? Or if there's even going to be another season? This question is for Touch. Okay, yeah.
I think so.
Well, he kind of already said earlier on during the week after the oil rig was revealed, he's like, oh, well, there goes my question. But yeah, well, you reckon this map is not going to be part of a season, but I think it is.
I think we'll get a season, though, still.
Oh, yeah,
I
we'll get
still
a
think a season
for
will
sure.
come.
Will we get another roadmap?
I don't know about that, because then that puts the hopes in, because then you're like, yeah, we got to have this out, this out, and this out. Right, right. So I think that's what he's maybe straying at the moment, to let it build up.
So I need to go back and watch that stream. I assume he's talking about the Fairpoint.
What if
but yeah,
he's
we had
waiting
fun.
for 5? What if Hess knows something that we don't know? You know?
What you said?
What if Hess knows something about the 5 that we don't know?
Ooh, could do. Could very well know something that we don't know. I never got the fax machine. I had questions, says.
Who has
Fuzzy
questions?
Bear. I put the fax machine up like 2 weeks ago because we never did an episode last week. But feel free to put your
Put it up
question.
weeks ahead
Put
of
your
time this
question
time.
in the chat right now, and we'll answer it.
People didn't know. They saw it. They're like, where is it? It's always there. The fax machine is always on. It's always on, always waiting for your
Decepticon,
questions.
What is that name? I can't read it.
What?
That name.
Who?
That last question.
Potsy?
Potsy.
With a
Okay, there you
5,
go.
147.
How you doing, Potsy? Potsy asks, would you prefer PSVR 2 to have a huge jump in graphical fidelity, or for it to be more accessible, wireless, for example? I 100% prefer the leap in power, graphical fidelity. I don't care about wires. I'll put up with wires.
Either one.
If
Wireless or wired.
Wireless brings more problems, if you ask me. You're talking about charging it then. That's a
The
problem.
battery
for me.
life.
And you're
Yep.
talking about heat because it's running on power that's in the headset rather than the PS5
Weight.
doing the work. Weight, yeah, another problem. I don't think we're ready for wireless. But if it happens, if it's optional, I'll take that. But I'd rather play with the extra horsepower personally.
I don't mind. I'd like to have it wireless. That'd be cool.
You prefer wireless?
Wireless, no boundaries. Take them boundaries off. I want a whole room. I'll move all the furniture out. I'll be furniture.
You don't have furniture.
Doesn't matter.
You don't own
Doesn't-
anything.
that's
It's all
exactly
cardboard.
why.
It's all
It's
cardboard
exactly-
boxes. That's all
It's
you
already dwindling. It's already dwindling.
We
It's
got
all working out perfectly.
we got a last question here on Discord anyway, from PSVR777, aka Mr. Jackbot. He asks, will there be a Firewall 2 before the new PS5 comes out? Heard rumors of PSVR 2 coming sooner than we think. Do you and Giuseppe think if they were to show the PSVR 2 by summer, would it be out by PS5 release days or shortly afterwards? So it's kind of two questions here. So the first question is, will there be Firewall 2 before the new PS5 comes out, Decepticon?
I don't think so.
No, me neither.
I don't think.
I
so.
think that's
I think they're
extremely
gonna ride the
unlikely.
horse. I think they're gonna ride that Firewall horse until
Oh yeah.
PS4 is done.
I think they're going to be riding Firewall alongside Solaris. So like Solaris is going to launch,
Well, that's
and
both
they're still
of
going to
those,
be
yep.
supporting like
Yep.
Firewall 1.
Correct.
I
And
think
then
they're-
probably whatever ends up being the more popular game is going to get the more love.
I don't think we're going to see Firewall 2 until PSVR 2, not PS5. That would be my guess.
Probably.
And then his second question about PSVR 2 coming sooner than we think. No, I don't think we're. Well, I don't believe that.
I see. I don't know. I don't know.
No,
I
believe
don't
that.
know.
They're not going like
I don't
the
know.
Sony dude specifically said we don't want to bombard people with too much hardware at the same time. So it's like 2021 at the
I think they're sweating
earliest.
though. I think they're sweating.
Mm-mm.
I
Sweating.
think they're getting antsy.
They got 5
They
million,
want it out.
5 million headsets.
Well, now
sold.
we're in. Well, it's like we're in a dry period. Like this whole year is kind of like we're right on the edge of getting the new thing when PC's already got that curve ahead.
But look, we just
So that's
gotta
like
wait.
a year.
We just gotta wait,
a year of
you know?
games that PC can pump out.
But keep in mind,
that
PC headsets
PS5
were,
won't be able to handle.
PC headsets were out like a year before the PSVR came out. You know, like
Right.
the Rift
Right.
was out for a lot longer
Yep.
than the PSVR has been out.
But it was like 2016 or something. Sorrento was made, right?
Well, there you go.
Something crazy.
Well, no, PSVR 2 or PSVR came out in 2016.
20 really?
Yeah.
So then it was 2014 maybe was the date. I don't remember. I remember it being like
Well, like
super
those
early.
dev kits, you see, it was like the dev kits were out for ages. But yeah. But yeah, that's my answers to those questions, Decepticon. Thinks differently, maybe, but
I think so. I don't know. I think
do
we're
you
gonna
think
get
we'll see
something.
PSVR 2
Something.
this year?
No.
Well, that's what the question is.
We'll see. I think the 5. I think we'll get PS5 first.
Yeah.
Then
Well,
I think 2 down the line.
he's talking about would it be out by PS5 release days or shortly after? That's his question. Will the PSVR 2 be out before PS5 or shortly after? No. See, we're in agreement then. Not going to happen.
Not gonna happen.
I've missed some comments. Let me pull this up here. Okay, Zach Wilder. How you doing, Zach? He says, "You get new headphones?" ? Putting that Patreon money to work. I did get new headphones, Zach. Thank you for
headphones.
noticing. You're
What
the
kind
first
of
person who's
headphones
noticed. They're like I don't know what they're like €40 the cost. I just needed a new pair because all my other pairs were breaking here, and I needed something for editing. So there you go. But they've got Bluetooth, which is kind of cool. Not that I use it, but whatever. Next question. Well, it's not really a question, but Black Tiger says PSVR 2 with infrared cams. I like any
cool.
tracking. Any tracking would be better than what we have. Basically,
Yep.
I'll take whatever you got.
No more light tracking. Get
No
that
more-
light
get
tracking
that
out of
trash
here.
Out of here. Fuzzy Bear says, "Do you have any more information on Firewall new season other than new map, whatever?" That's all I know, Fuzzy Bear. I know what you guys know. I don't get like secret information.
Frank, you gotta
Sometimes
shake that Frank down.
Sometimes I get a heads up. They'll be like, "Oh, maybe keep an eye on this," and then I'll keep an eye on this. But I don't know. Like I find things out when you find things out. Black Tiger says they need to work with Philips viewer. I want a Riddick headset. Riddick as in Chronicles of Riddick, or Riddick as in like a ridiculous headset. Posse says, I hope Half-Life Alex eventually comes.
Headset. That's what we want.
Eventually comes to PSVR 2. Do you think it can come to PS5?
What?
Half-Life Alex? Or do we need to wait? Do we have to wait for the next headset?
I think it would be ready. It definitely would be playable, but would they allow it?
With Move controllers? I don't know if they'd want that. I don't know if I want
No.
that. It'd be like butchering.
Right.
Arts,
Right. Correct.
It'd be like taking a crayon and painting over the Mona Lisa. That's kind of what the Move controllers
Gotta
like
have
to
the
that
fool
game.
of that. That looks too ridiculous.
Yeah. Fuzzy Bear says Black Shadow. Don't know what that means.
Black Shadow.
I don't know what that means. Ron Allen says, I read PS5.
Chronicles of Riddick.
Okay. I can't remember that movie. I'm guessing he had a VR headset in that game. Or not game.
That was a good movie. That was a good set of movies. Those movies.
Pitch Black, I remember that one.
Yeah, that was
Ron
a good one.
Allen says, I read PS5 will be out November 20th. That's a safe enough bet. Yeah, could be.
Rumors.
Well,
rumors.
when's Black Friday? What days is that in America?
Around then.
They'll want to be out a little bit before then, I think.
24th is Thanksgiving, right? So it'd be like the 26th.
So the 20th, yeah, 20th is very plausible then. Yukmat says maybe there won't be Move controllers. You think there'll be new controllers to come along with the PS5? Or do you think like they'll use DualShock? Great Tantrum, how you doing? And Yukmat, by the way, how you doing? What about the Starblood deal? Or what's about the Starblood deal? Just that the new studio is working on a port for a PSVR game. We don't know what the game is.
Don't know.
That's what they're working on.
Something.
They've dusted themselves off from the failure of Starblood, we'll say, and they're back in the game. Back in the
Is it
saddle.
called Black Shadow? I think that Black Shadow. I think
Oh.
I think that was fan made.
I haven't seen anything about Black Shadow. Where did you see this?
I think it was fan. It was on the Discord.
Black Shadow. Minus wouldn't be too
There's
happy
been like
with
a
that.
couple different. There's been a couple different Photoshop things floating around on the Discord, but I think they were both fan.
But remember the image of the Gauntlet map, where it's like Fang was walking through the plane. That leaked like a week or two beforehand, so it could get leaked.
Or Friday. They could be doing something on Friday.
Sean Wall says controllers with joysticks for Christ's sake. That's what we want, Sean. But will it happen before PSVR 2?
I wonder
I
if
don't
that's what we'll get first before the headset.
Could be. That would be cool.
Will we get the controllers first, so then we can play the new shit with the old headset?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That'd be great. And it would spread out the cost too. Like it would be less to buy at the same time.
Correct. Yep.
Posse says, you think even though PSVR 2 may be a while away, they might just reveal this for this February PlayStation conference? It's possible that they'll like at least hint towards it. I think in the February
Here's
reveal,
a question.
I think in the February
Go ahead.
reveal, they will mostly focus about how PS5 will be compatible with what we have now. But then they might give a little hint about, it'll also support future headsets or whatever. I don't think they'll go into like a big reveal alongside the PS5 reveal. But yeah, Decepticon, you wanted to say something?
So the old headset will work on the PS5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how they tracking that? How they gonna track the old headset?
Whatever methods they're going to be using to track the new one, It's possible they can.
Is it?
Well, I don't. Well, it depends
You
on
hope.
what the method is.
I hope.
You know?
I hope.
But I've heard
I
some
hope we're
stuff
still
about.
not using a camera for
heard
just the headset. Could you imagine?
Like we might have to
Just
put
the
up. We might
headset.
have to put up with the camera for like until PSVR 2.
Just for the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Until 2.
I heard
Right.
some rumors about there being a camera built into the console itself, but
That's
that
what
doesn't
I'm
sound.
thinking.
That doesn't sound right.
I don't know that.
Like how would you
yeah,
place
it sounds
it? Like, you
weird.
want to place it correctly. Like how are you gonna? Unless it like comes out of the
Unless it's like
PlayStation.
wide, unless it's like the ring that you put on like your front door.
Okay,
where it's
yeah,
like a
maybe.
wide angle fish.
Yeah, maybe. Good question though. I think they just used the moves because they already had them, says Yukmapi. Exactly. They wanted a
Yep.
cheap technology.
Yep.
And that's why the PSVR was so like affordable, you know? That's why it's sold 5 million headsets. Because it was the cheapest out there.
That's why I bought it. That's exactly why I bought it. Because I played the Oculus. I wanted an Oculus, but after I found out it was like $600
Yeah,
plus the PC, plus all the other things separate, I was
No,
like, no. How much is PlayStation? Oh, that's only $150. Oh, hell yeah.
Sean Walt says, I heard they may release a cheaper version of the current VR at the end of the year. That's possible. I could see them doing like a PSVR Slim. Like with the same technology what we have now. That seems possible. Xavier D, what's up? Great Tantrum says, thumbsticks would have been great, especially for a front-facing viewer system like the PSVR, but it is amazing how devs worked around it. It is amazing, especially like Skyrim. It almost felt natural. Like I enjoy using the Skyrim control schemes in games. Like it doesn't bother me too much that there's no
Shadow
stick.
Legend. Shadow
Yeah.
Legend, it works very well.
Works fine. It's not as good as a stick, obviously, but it's still doable. What annoys
It's just
me...
when you swing things fast too, it just like completely loses track.
Yeah.
Crossing your arms or anything screws it all up.
What really annoys me is that they've got this new attachment for the DualShock 4 now that adds 2 buttons to the back. And it's like, could you not have put an attachment out for the move controllers for thumbsticks? You know? Wouldn't that have been something you could have done? You could still do it right now. You do it right now, I'll buy it, you know? Because we're probably going to be using the move controllers for another year or two.
A bit.
Black Tiger says, Philips makes VR glasses, not current goggles. So glasses would be sick. I don't know how close we are to that, though.
Christopher Hart. I got you know what, Christopher Hart? I got the EU code because I knew that would give you double the chances to win
There
an
you
NA
go.
code.
How generous.
And what did you do, Christopher Hart?
What did he do?
You blew it.
How did he
He
blow
didn't
us?
get it. He didn't get it.
God damn it,
Someone
Chris.
else got
God
both
damn
NA
it, Chris.
codes.
Too
He
busy
didn't get it. I was so
diddling
disappointed.
Alana.
I was so disappointed. I was just shaking my head
Xavier
in
says
anger.
they say the PSVR reveal is on the 5th of February. I keep hearing that day's a lot as well. But I'm hearing a lot of bullshit too, so I don't know. But yeah, February seems like a good month. March at the very latest. I don't think we'll go past March without having a reveal.
Had the movement down pretty damn good.
Solaris Project. Yeah, that was kind of like Skyrim controls as well. It was like very similar.
Alien Indiana Jones.
Say that again, sorry.
Alien Indiana Jones.
Was there actually any aliens in that game? I never finished it.
No. Actually, yeah, there are.
Oh,
There are. There's aliens. Yeah,
Okay.
there's aliens.
But yeah, well,
Towards the end, it gets real interesting.
in the fourth
But
Indiana,
it's
Indiana
still like,
Jones, there's aliens in that movie. So
If you play the game, turn off everything. Turn everything off for that game. Like, turn off all the silly things and just walk through the game and enjoy it just like looking at things. That's all. And that game's well worth it.
I remember I went into like an underground tomb area and I was like, everything looked the same, and I was bored, and I was like, fuck this. I never played it again.
It's a walking simulator, basically.
Great Tantrum says, late breaking news, PS5 will come with tons of rumors until official reveals. Exactly. It's kind of exciting at the same time. Like, it's fun to speculate and all that kind of stuff, but it's also annoying when there's so many different ones and you don't know who to believe and what to think. Reveal was February for PS4, November release, looking like the same for PS5. Yeah, it's a safe bet. That seems very likely. Although it would be cool to see an October release, just to get it out that little bit early, you know.
A Halloween release.
Halloween, a spooky Halloween PS5. Anyway, that's it for this episode of Touch and Tips.
What?
Thank you.
What? We're done?
We're done.
It's over?
It's over.
It's
We've
over.
run out of topics. We've run out of
Over.
questions. We're
Go
kind of
home.
just we're getting into PS5
Hour and a half
speculation
in.
territory.
So
An
it
hour and a
seems
half,
like
that's
we had a
solid-
lot to
solid
talk
length.
about, but it went quick.
Because there wasn't a lot to say about each topic, I guess. Like, a lot of it's like, okay, this thing happened, it's sad. There's a lot of bad news today. A lot of sad news.
There was a lot
so
of
you don't want
sad
to dwell too much on the bad things. So, delays, studios
Sad
getting
one.
cancellations,
Espire
and,
one news.
but yeah. Listen, everyone, thanks very much for stopping by. Chopped, thank you very much for that generous donation.
G. That's
And-
777 G.
GG. Everyone, take care. Someone says, "Oh, I can lace." Did great tantrum? Yes, you did. But you know what? Just watch it from the beginning again, and pretend we're talking to you. You know.
Tantrum. Geisen. GG. Tantrum.
everyone.
GG.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
So long.
Goodbye.
So long.
Goodbye.